Inviting you all to find your space. Close your eyes. Let us meet inside. Feel each breath. Take a moment to feel your body, feel this physicality. Everywhere you are sitting, where you are lying down, just feel it. Feel the connection of the material that supports you with your skin, with your spine, or your root, your feet. And breathe up to your crown. Exhale on down into your root, again into earth. Inhale, feel the energy flowing down from the sky. Exhale, feel the energy of earth flowing upwards through you. And relax. Be in your own experience, be in your own unique rhythm. Tune into the spiral portal deep within your heart. Calling on our higher self, our soul and spirit guide, and our heart that connects in a web of one, web of life, web of creation, with each of your heart in the center of your own reality, your own energy. And yet we feel one another so profoundly. Thus, let all flow. And by letting it flow doesn't always mean letting it pass in ways that we are not participating. There's a fine line within this kind of, with what I mean by participation. The participation that stops the energy flowing is when we become too attached to correcting the past or controlling the future. When we get too attached to the illusion of control. However, when there's absence of participation, this means that we're not observing, we are not witnessing, we are not letting ourselves to feel. So within the lack of this, within the side of the lack of participation, this too can be stagnant. So this is why I always remind myself and those who come to me to feel and feel it as your own. Once again, takes two hands to clap. Yes, this can be external energy that influences us. However, it's something within us, and the permission within us, the authority within us, how we play in. And this comes to the point of this recording. Oh yes, by the way, happy new moon in Virgo. Last night, this is gonna be messages of Dreamworld and how I choose to weave into this spirit of new moon, this portal of new moon in Virgo, and how it may assist you. So take it how it resonates. Honor your own unique experience. Last night, I had more like a vision. There's a difference between dreaming and having a vision. There's a vision within my dream time of a bright moon, like full moon, and I was like, there's new moon, isn't it? But then what I was getting is that there's always another side of things that's inviting us to see. That takes just a bit of creativity, that takes just a bit of imagination, that takes just a bit of perhaps daring to go outside the old current thought patterns to see. And this may apply to many of us in this moment of time, how we feel the old echoes that rise. And the old echo that rise, and I've probably spoke about this quite many of times, for us to really know. Practice know thyself, so we know that whether we truly have done the work or whether there's still seeds within us that clings on to the resonance of the echo. If we truly have done the work, when the echo rises, again, witness, observe, with compassion, with love, and let it pass. If there's something too that we haven't yet quite worked on, and I'm going to give my personal example here. Within this past 2 weeks, I've been dealing with anger, removing anger, or going penetrate through anger, sadness, give sadness away, meeting guilt, releasing guilt, again sadness to purge. And then one of the themes that rings so loudly even this morning was abandonment. That too underlying guilt. So this is why we can think intellectual in order to analyze what we are feeling. So beneath the guilt, there's this seed within me that I'm healing, that has to do with the theme of abandonment. And sometimes it can manifest in frustration, sometimes it manifests in grief, sometimes it manifests in depression. And I've been, if you have followed my posts on social media or YouTube, you probably know that I've had depression for over a decade. And it's something that I've come into term personally, that is simply an old cocoon. It's simply a comfort zone that I had to learn to penetrate beyond. And this morning that abandonment rang, that guilt rang again. And I didn't want to do anything. I kind of set out to do a ceremony to connect myself deeper with spirits of my grandparents, but I just couldn't get myself to do it. And I felt that even though I felt guilty about it, I felt that I just needed to go back into my space and go in deep. And that's when I allowed myself to fall asleep. And in my sleep, I was experiencing again the people and the situation and the scenario that reflect upon guilt, that reflect upon abandonment. And funnily is that along there's always love. But let it be known that love and guilt at a different frequency. But what I meant was the people that reflected that upon me, there's always that spirit of love bringing us together. And before I woke up, again, a vision within Dreamworld. It was completely white, and I felt my body in my bed, but I was still sleeping, lying down. And within this white space, which I feel is part of space of the spirit world, there's a voice in my head said, Nalinee, you know this, and you know what? When you open your eyes, when you wake up, you're going to remind yourself again that you are the creator of your reality. That all of your experiences simply shaped by your perceptions. And I felt this rush of excitement. And it said further, so what is it that you wish to experience after you open your eyes? I just want to celebrate. I just want to celebrate for the roof over my head, for the sun that rises, for the rain that falls, for the bed that always gives me love when I need. Always give me the space where I need that kind of snug to go in. And then I can feel my imagination starting to have a bit of play in with joy. And then the voice inside of me said, no. Don't use your imagination to escape. Feel the bed that supports you. Feel this physicality. Feel earth. And allow earth to be your playground of your imagination. Allow your imagination to connect you deeper with earth. And this is what I want to share with you. I feel that, all of us at time we get really sucked into the plot of life at time. And it's meant to be. We're meant to go through the rabbit holes, certain holes somehow in order to explore to its core. But it's always this reminder within our higher selves, our spirit guides, or the voice of our soul that, hey, have you had enough? Hey, would you like to see something different? Would you like to experience something different? It's all in your hands. It's all in your mind. It's all in your heart. And this is what I always mean by cosmic giggle and the cosmic joke. Not in a bad way, but there's always this invitation of aligning with medicine of laughter. And many indigenous people, many shamans do acknowledge that laughter is a medicine of life. It activates life. And sometimes we can get so serious about everything. And then, sometimes it's meant to be, because serious get things done. But too much, it can trap us into that cloud of seriousness. And this is probably a perspective that I would like to share through this new moon in Virgo. Earth that comes with the opposite sign of Pisces, water, intuition, purification, rejuvenation, life force, stream of consciousness flowing all into earth. And again, new moon is about new soil, new vision, something new. So something new is always going to be within us. How we allow it. So I would like to share too. So a song transmission. So close your eyes. Know that you are being held. Know too that you have the strength to hold your own. Father Sky holds space for you. Mother Earth supports you. We are the white lion consciousness from Andromedan galaxy. We would like to remind you again, as you know, place your hands on your heart. As you are embracing change, you are supported. More than the physical mind can perceive. Tatian saayati so ratasi iano kona iana nina kayatia saaya mana iana karatia saaya no kora nana kiyata tatia si iana karatia saaya na aya to and the portals of connecting deeper with your guides, with your ancestors and spirits, open widely. So connect, build deeper communion with your spirit guides. If you will, call on us and we hold space for you. Sa aina kira taya tia so omani ni kana aya taya siana ratia su ora ni mi iana ko rot si iana karatia sa aina kiana na ayata si iana ko ratia sa amani ni ana kaya taya sia no kaya da tia shiana Next time to do a little, what you can call it, a meditative walk. As yourself, as conduits, as beings between sky and earth, sacred beings. allow your footsteps, or dance if you will, to clear away confusion of the energy, the land around you and within you. And then through your footsteps, through your dance, to anchor gratitude, amplify the sense of celebration, amplify the sense of freedom, amplify the sense of joy, forgiveness if needed, love. Kia na a si ia no kora tia sa ai. Mani ana kia taia si ia na haya si. I can still feel the tigers. You probably noticed that I've been using Remo drum a lot lately. I personally prefer my goat animal skin drum because the sound is very... I just don't have a word for it, but now I'm becoming to warm up to Remo because of the rainy season. Animal skin drum get wet very easily, and I'm beginning to enjoy the sound, enjoy the voice of this drum, and soon will paint my bigger Remo drum to welcome spirit into the drum. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope most importantly it inspires you and assists you somehow. And I have a few things brewing. First is already confirmed, 19th of September, Sharing Circle, which will be an opportunity for me to share all the things that I've learned, all the things that I've known and experienced about cacao, and to open the floor for each of us to share so we can learn from one another. And the whole thing, I feel it's very much like a gesture of gratitude that I and us, that we offer back to cacao as teacher, as companion, as spiritual tool, and as medicine. And I'm having channeling workshop brewing up. I haven't confirmed the date because this is still kind of cooking, baking in the oven, because I'm not quite sure in 100% how it's going to be offered yet. The structure is there, the main points are there, objectives are there. Oh, we're almost there, that's what I'm saying. And also I'm looking forward to confirm the date with an elder from Sapara Nation, an Amazonian tribe in Ecuadorian region, Manari. You can find him on Instagram, you can find him on Facebook. I would like to invite him to come and share his wisdom and medicine and humble heart, basically, to our little online community, and that too will be live. So that I haven't quite confirmed the date yet because he's a very busy person. He's an active activist as well, doing his best to reclaim and protect the land for the next generation of Amazon. So thank you for listening this far. Lots of love to you, and take care. Namaste.